This little beer koozie sold for $11.69 and is probably my most profitable item ever. Welcome to Matt's Profit Pursuit. I'm Matt. I'm a part-time reseller who sells on eBay, and I make what sold videos and break down each sale so you see exactly how much is made after fees, cost of goods, shipping, and taxes are taken out. I got 8 orders going out today, 7 from eBay and 1 from Dibdit. So let's see what sold. First is this Eeyore Scentsy Buddy. Honestly, I did not look this up. I forgot about it when I went to the bins the other day. It was in the bottom of one of my IKEA bags. I looked it up. It doesn't sell for a lot, but it sold pretty quick within a few days of me listing it.
I paid 50 cents for this guy and it sold for $7.50 plus shipping. The buyer is all in at $13.97, and after fees and shipping, I get $6.92.
These I have mentioned before. I bought 100 of these little beer koozies for $10 at the bins. They had boxes full of all kinds of different teams. I picked the Washington Redskins because they had just changed the mascot. They didn't come up with a new name yet. I've had these for a bit, but I'm selling them off one by one. I'm making a little bit of money each time. One listing, easy to ship, super easy to list. Items like this can make you a lot of money over time.
I paid 10 cents for this and it sold for $11.69 plus shipping. The buyer is all in at $17.65, and after fees and shipping, I get $8.35.
So this little Papa Smurf, little Smurf guy.
This is just a modern Papa Smurf plush. I paid about 16 cents for it and it sold for $9.99 plus shipping. The buyer is all in at $16.95, and after fees and shipping, I get $7.79.
So this pair of Vans, these are not the most desirable model.
These are just the basic low Vans. I paid $1.90 for them and they sold for $12.99 plus shipping. The buyer is all in at $23.53, and after fees and shipping, I get $9.54.
I picked this up the other day at the bins. It's Pooh Apocalypse. Card game for immature people. It doesn't sell for a whole lot, but it had a good sell-through rate, still new sealed, so I picked it up and it sold within a few days of me listing it.
I paid $1.10 for this game and it sold for $15.99 free shipping. The buyer is all in at $17.63, and after fees and shipping, I get $8.63.
Sold this youth Nike quarter zip, half zip sweatshirt. I usually don't pick these up. I usually don't pick youth size up. But this is kind of a cool sweatshirt, and I honestly have seen if it would fit my daughter first, but she didn't want it, so I sold it.
I paid $2.05 for this sweatshirt and it sold for $15 plus shipping. The buyer is all in at $24.64, and after fees and shipping, I get $12.61.
Then I sold this pair of Levi's 711 skinny jeans. It's a little bit of distressing.
I paid $2 for these jeans and they sold for $17.99 plus shipping. The buyer is all in at $27.62, and after fees and shipping, I get $14.83.
And I just got approved for Dibdit. Listed a few things. Listed one thing wrong that they took down. I'm learning. But my first sale was actually to Carrie, American Arbitrage, and he bought this pack of 1990 Simpsons cards. And if you don't know what Dibdit is, it's a new marketplace ran by the Trash to Cash guys, and it's dibdit.com. Like, I got dibs on it, I dibbed it. And it's curated towards pop culture, collectibles, and vintage items. So if you're looking for something cool, you can go there. I know the stuff I'm listing, I'm going to have it a bit lower than I would list it over on eBay, because if anyone's over there, it's because they're part of the community in some way or another. So I figured I'll try to give better deals there. So if you like to collect cool things, I would go to dibdit.com and check it out. And if you are interested in buying something, use my code Matt_86 and you get $5 off your first purchase of $10 or more. And then I think I get a credit of a few dollars that I could use to buy on there as well. That'd be awesome. Yeah, so this little koozie thing, it's not technically a koozie branded one, but is one of the best things I've ever found. I'm so glad I picked these up. Like I said, there were several other teams. It was a few years ago, so they're slow movers. Sometimes I sell 4 or 5 at a time, but it's usually just one off here and there. I have them listed for $13 plus shipping, but I take offers. But there were other teams, and it was the playoffs, I believe, when I bought them. So I was kind of looking to see who's in the playoffs and if those would do well. But then it was just, my mind just went to, they're going to stop making, like, these aren't going to be made anymore with this logo on there. So I figured I'd give it a shot, and it's worked out. I just wish I could find more items like this. I want to start sourcing some more online and try to find big bulk deals of something, especially if it's a multi-quantity item. It's just, it saves so much time. I have 100 listings in one, basically. So I made $8.35 off this one purchase. Take away the buy cost, which was 10 cents. $8.25. That's probably average. Like I said, I haven't listed for $13. I sell ones for $13 sometimes. If I sell multi-quantity, I'll give a discount, and I'll take offers from time to time. But $11 and some change sale price for these is probably about average. So $8.25 is what I get after the cost of goods. Times that by 100, $825. Now let's even do my math for the taxes and all that. So take away 25%. That gives me $618. Take away 20%. So it's still about $500. $495 I'm probably going to make off of these. True net in my pocket. One listing, and it's probably less than half the time. I thrifted these things once. I listed, took a couple pictures, listed them, and it's just going to sit up until they're all gone. To do that for 100 items, it's a lot more time invested into it. This is awesome. Now let's break down all the sales. So for those eBay orders, it's a total of $133.60 in sales. After fees, I have $68.67 minus the cost of goods, which was $7.81, and that gives me $60.86. Take away 25% for taxes, which is $15.21, and that gives me $45.65. Invest 20% back into the business, which is $9, and that puts $36.65 in my pocket. Not a whole lot, but it was like an hour and 45 minutes worth of work, so it's about $20 an hour. And then this I maybe made $1 on. Not much. I'm just trying to get some sales over there on Dibdit. Thanks for watching. I really appreciate it, and if you're looking for something cool, check out Dibdit. Catch you on the next one. God bless. Peace.